What's up, YouTube? We're here with Blake Funderburke. And what did you just do?
I won the ARG Circuit Series. Not the Invitational, the side event.
Champion.
Yeah.
Alright, what did you end up playing today?
Salamangreat.
Anything special?
Yeah, sure.
You got the spice? Alright, let's get into the deck profile.
I played 3 Buffalo. This card's just really good. It's just better than every other Salamangreat normal summon. People aren't playing it and it's just wrong. That's 3 Gazelle. This card's nice. 3 Foul. This is probably like the second best Salamangreat monster. This card just is engine, outs to back row, and beats the mirror. You can just summon it on there like Sunlight Wolf, and then you unlock their rage for free. It's like playing Cosmic Cyclone without actually playing like terrible Cosmic Cyclone. And this card makes Dweller super easy, so I love that card. 3 Foxy. This card is insane. 2 Spinny. It's like the worst to draw, but like probably the best to search if you already have Gazelle. Because like Spinny, Gazelle is just like Dweller, but you keep your Stalio. So you don't need like 2, or you don't ever need 3, because like if you need the third one, you're probably just doing something wrong. Debug. This card is like okay. It almost never resolves actually, but I think it's just like a good mining target, so it's still fine to play. And then Foul and Jaguar. And then 3 Phantasmes. This card's just standard. I don't play any hand traps. Those cards are really bad. They just don't do anything. Like if you hand trap Thunder and they still full combo, like you just lose. So you might as well just play cards that actually win the game instead of stopping them, because you still can't beat that deck like head-to-head engine-wise, because your deck just sucks. 3 Mining. You just need max consistency in getting to Gazelle since Debug. Circle. Play Will and Fusion of Fire. Will is really good because you play Dweller. You need to make Dweller. That's like the best first turn play in this deck. And then you just need like infinite recursion. So it lets you grind really well. It's really good against Striker. And then Fusion of Fire, this deck doesn't have like an inherent win condition if you don't play it. So I think it's literally mandatory. Sanctuary. And then I guess for the spice, I played Mystic Mine, Metaverse, and 3 Trap Tricks. So I thought
Mystic Mine.
against Thunder, you just cannot beat that deck like head to head. So you need something unfair to just cheese it out game 1. And this is the perfect card. This is exactly what Striker does. Like their engine just doesn't beat Thunder either, especially with Colossus up. And it gives you a win condition even if you go second through the board. Like if you just open like any 2 combination of like Trap Tricks Metaverse or 2 Metaverse, then you just deck them out because they can't negate both Metaverse and Trap Tricks, or just 2 Metaverses. And mine's really good against the mirror because you can Fusion of Fire OTK them under mine. It's only 1 monster through hand traps, so that's really good. Oh, it's also game against Orcust. You usually don't main deck an out. And then I played 2 Rage. And no Roar. Roar just not very good right now. I feel like Rage, like getting rid of monsters in back row is significantly more impactful than like negating a card. Basically do the same thing. Also, this is I guess searchable by Trap Tricks, which is really, really relevant because it makes you play 5 instead of just 1. And then
How many cards in the main?
40. And then for the extra deck, I played 3 Balinks, 3 Wolf, 2 Helio, Stalio, Violet, Chimera. That's it for the Salamangreats. My cards. And then, so I played Clock Lizard because it lets you Fusion of Fire OTK without actually needing to make a single Helio. So it just, instead of taking 3 fires, it just takes 2 cybers, and you can do it under mine since it's 1 monster. So they can never actually like Veiler this or Ash anything, like Ash the Gazelle to get Fusion of Fire. So it's just really good, and it just you can guarantee get 6 monsters in the graveyard, like no matter what, Because if you can get to this card, you can get to 6 Cybers Engraved, so you can just kill through 3K monster. So you can just kill through Arbiter. And then Plaquita, Dweller, Phoenix, and then I played Trisbana. I played this card because I saw Eradicator. Yeah, so we just play Eradicator against all the spell decks, like the Floodgate decks. You just call spells against Floodgate decks, gives you Foxy to beat their traps, but like you just need to kill their advantage. And then for the side deck, sided 1 Pero, because this deck can like take a while, especially when you put people under mine. The games can drag for a while if you can't actually find a way to kill them fast enough. So like it'll just go to time, and you side in even when you go second, like when it's close to time, because you just kind of play, and then you get access to it, and then you summon it effect and win in time. I played 4 Kaijus. I played 2 of each. I side these in against everything except the mirror, because it just turns off all the striker back row, and it lets you just Clock Lizard OTK them really fast. So like that's why the Doggerin matters, because this is like the threshold, because you can always get 6 engraved and make Chimera 86. So it's just exact 8,000 over this. And then against Orcus, it's just like turns off Crescendo, and gets rid of Realite at the same time. And then against Thunder, it trades 1 for 1 with whatever spell negate you need to deal with. So like if you have Metaverse, you just get rid of the Hot Red, and then Metaverse always resolves. Or if you have like an actual mine, you just get rid of the 38, activate the mine, attack the seal, force it out, and then mine sticks, and you just win the game. I played 3 Pankratops. This card's like the Destroyer of mediocre openers. It's amazing against Thunder, because it's just like another Kaiju without actually being another Kaiju. Just can literally pop anything you want. In the mirror, it's good because it's a big monster. And like normal Salamangreats that don't play Fusion of Fire have really big problems with dealing with high attack monsters, kind of like how Trickstar used to. So yeah, this card's very good. I sided against Striker 2, just in case they play Floodgates. This is supposed to be like 1 Black Garden, 1 Necro Valley. So the Black Garden is for Mine decks and Striker. So it turns off their back row and their Mystic Mines all in 1 card, and it's searchable through Trap Tricks and Metaverse, which is really convenient. In Necro Valley, you side it in against everything going first, including Striker, because it makes your Metaverses proactive, because mine's like a strictly reactive card. So when they like attempt a Kagari, add back engage, you just Necro Valley there. It turns off multi-roll for the entire turn. And then they can't Shizuku add engage. They have to add like a less impactful card. So it's really good. And in the mirror, it's essentially game, because if you activate it when they try to play, it just becomes all about board tempo. And you already have 2 1800 marshals on the field, and they'll only have like Bailing's Gazelle. So you just always win that. And then against Thunder, it's just like you play 7 Lancius going first. And the real problem with mine against Thunder is if you have a monster up, you have to do it preemptively so you don't get Levianeered. And if you flip it preemptively, you just get Phoenixed. So this solves the conundrum. And I sided Order, 3 Eradicator, and Roar for my traps. Order is really like self-explanatory. It's just for Striker. And going first against Orcus, because most of the extenders in that deck are like actually spell cards. And those are the cards you really care about, like Light Stage, Engage. Because you can always deal with the monsters with like Rage. So, and that's really good. And then I played 3 Eradicator. Yeah, for Striker, it's just like the only blowout, and that's a matchup where you really don't want to play head-to-head, because Shark Cannon and just like multi-roll. So it just provides a clean blowout, especially against like rogue decks. You just get rid of all their advantage. And then Roar for going first, because it's not something you actively search out, but like if you have it, or if you have just like your hand is good enough where you can get access to it and have everything else, it's just like good board security, especially post side when people play cards like evenly. Like that's really what it's for. And it like forces through cards like Order. That's when you get it. Like if you had something like Order, you can just flip it, they try to MST it, and you roar and you force the Order through, and that essentially wins the game. So yeah, that's the deck.
Any shoutouts?
Shout out to Card Overflow. Check them out on Amazon. In Nerdy Jersey. Shout out to Aaron Furman and Jesse Cotton.
Congrats, Blake. Thank you for the profile.